My name is Aundra Davis, and this is the Timeline Show. I didn't know if I was going to be able to go to college, so I made sure by joining the military.
What you do in there?
Where I became an interior communicationist on a destroyer called the USS O'Brien. Once I was done with my tour in Iraq, I was able to go on to college, where I studied film. I graduated out of film and I wanted more. So I studied communication. And I focused on journalism. So I am a screenplay writer, director, producer, journalist. The Timeline Show is about interactivity. Yes, I want people to interact with this show more than anything. The news gathered here on the Timeline Show is gathered from the Facebook timeline. So if you disagree, please interact with the show. Leave a comment on my Facebook comment. Everything that you hear always comes across as weird when it's brand new. But on the line, they're talking about everyone running as an independent, disrobing what set you belong to, what crew you belong to. The American people want to see the person. So why doesn't everyone run as an independent? The government should give them a certain allotted amount of money. Each person running for president gets the same amount of money to campaign. By running as an independent, you don't get caught up in the political wars. Blue against red. I guess gangbanging goes further than the hood. If Canada was Africa, we would be building a wall on our northern border. 44 plus 1 is probably thinking there'd be a whole lot of bitches jumping ship. In my hustle and flow voice. But a more better question is, when they jump ship, should we save them? This summer has been record-breaking heat. This winter has been record-breaking cold. 13 deaths in Chicago. 40 below zero in Minnesota. The climate is changing. Why? I think is the best question. The earth is alive. It's an organism. Only life can give life. And trees come from the earth, which are alive. So, that means the earth is alive. Just simple basics. How does the earth as an organism clean itself of threatening entities? Well, how do we do it? We go take a bath, take a shower, scrub. And if you have a wart on your hand, you go to the doctor's going to freeze it off. Well, the earth does the same thing. He did it to the dinosaurs. They were eating too much. They were multiplying. Huge animals eating all the trees. So to save itself, the earth went into a freeze mode. Scientists discover bones, and they say and describe the bones as if the animals just simply went to sleep. That's a deep freeze, my friend. If this extreme cold weather keeps moving to our south throughout the following years, prepare for a freeze. Just like it did for the dinosaurs. Only species that will survive will be reptiles and fish. They will wake up, but only species that will not harm the earth. If someone said, "Get off that train, there's a cliff up ahead," most people would get off that train and save their life. But we have the 10% who have 90% of the wealth making all of the decisions. They on the money train. And they gonna stay on that money train until the wheels fall off. Because they're in first class eating escargot, living high on the hog. And to them, it's probably heaven. Well, as you know, the top percent, 10% makes all the rules. We could stop this train of climate change by stop using fossil fuels. Start using the sun. Stop putting plastic bags in our oceans, clogging up the earth's pores, making it feel like it's suffocating. So it's gonna try to survive. And in its survival, we will die. Just like that wart on your hand. Here's an idea off of Facebook timeline, and it's kind of provocative. Why don't we build plastic lumber? Plastic is one of the most durable substances in the world, and you don't have to worry about rot. We could start building our homes out of our garbage, melt it down, and make plastic lumber. Divine Nine, build a community in Africa. I'm Aundra Davis reporting, and I'm gone.